Good evening. We are now live for the post-game press conference of tonight's West Asia Super League Final 8 group phase game between Shardari Gorgan and Shabab Al-Ahli Dubai. Gorgan won 85-75. We have here with us tonight Shabab Al-Ahli Dubai head coach Zoran Zubcevic and Hamed Latif. First off, coach, just your comments about tonight's game.
I just didn't understand nothing, but I guess I have to say something.
Just your comments about the game.
Yeah. I think first of all, I want to congratulate Team Gorgan, on winning. They deserve the win, and I don't know, the game, I think it was interesting game because both, you know what, the table is too short and I cannot put my legs under the table. That's why I'm far. And the game was interesting, from our side we gave opportunity to, 9 healthy players to play today, and I think that Gorgan team put, give opportunity to all players, which means it was good. I think the game was interesting. It was quite close, and at the end of the day, they pull up, the win with quality which they have, but it was good game, and I think it was interesting to watch, and I'm happy for my guys because they gave everything what they could, in tonight's games, and that was what is, purpose of this game.
Thanks, Coach. Hamed, please, your comments about tonight's game.
Tonight's game was good. We played very well, and the Gorgan team played very well. Congratulations to them. And we did our best. We tried to win, and that's it. Yeah.
Thank you, Hamed. Any question in English?
Zoran, nobody can blame you, actually, or blame Shabab Al-Ahli about that you end this tournament without any winning, because a few people know that you are missing a lot of players, effort players, I mean. But on the other hand, if looking about the whole matches against Kuwait, against Asitana, and against Gorgan, the score is very near. But we're missing something, small details. Okay, we can stop about small details. Why Shabab Al-Ahli lose 3 games? And what is the difference between the level of Shabab Al-Ahli of the other teams? Maybe they can help Shabab Al-Ahli for next season when he back to this tournament.
Well, I think, Johnny and me, we are long-time friends, which means I'll call you Johnny. The bottom line is, I think you are right, we play very decent 3 games, and I would say that we were very competitive all 3 games, and you know what, the bottom line is that, to be very honest to you, I told you first, I think after the first game or first meeting, that in our group we are underdogs, and really we are underdogs, which means we cannot run away from the truth, and without taking that as excuse. I think in sport there is one thing, which happen most of the time. It's the truth come on the surface. The truth at this moment, yes, we were close and we played in all 3 games, but we didn't win, which means that's it, What can help in the future? First of all, I believe that those young ones, and we don't have them much, to be honest with you, there is one which is Hamid and there is another one which is Hussein Hassan. We have only 2 young kids, in the team. I hope they're going to continue making progress, because I always like to say they are very talented young men. They are far away from being good players, and I guess it's probably terminology, but they are very talented. I think there is future in front of them, but there is a lot of hard work to be put into that, and I hope they will fulfill their dreams. Second thing is we have this, I would call it, unfortunate situation with the timing of new imports and this and that. It happened what happened. We try to do the best that we can in a short time, and I can tell you one thing: those 3 guys which were with us, they are very nice guys. They are very decent players, and I think they helped us to look like the team, you know. Of course, you know, there are so many things that we would love that they were different, you know, but they were not. But down the line, personally, I believe that we represented club, city and country the best possible way, taking existing conditions, and I'm really proud of my players. That's, you know, like the final word, you know, that I can say. I'm proud of them because they never stopped fighting, they never stopped believing, and it was same thing for 3 games, which means, you know, it goes on them. Yeah.
You talk about the new generation. Latif is talent not even in GCC, in Asia, what he's shown us here and also. But those players need more matches. That's mean you have to play a lot in the league, UAE league. And second matter, the league of UAE must be a little bit finished early to have a time to search about new foreign, to not be in same circumstances. I don't know if you agree or not agree.
Listen, I believe, first of all, I believe they need more practice. They need more practice because, you know, through practice we can polish all those things or skills or whatever he has, you know, through practice. Game gives you some other things, you know. And I think, you know, that again, let's talk about basketball. We have Astana team who showed us where they are right now. They practice twice a day. They are fully professional team. We have kid here who is going in the morning to university, you know, and then come in the afternoon, practice once a day, you know, for whatever, hour and a half, 2 hours. And when he has exams, he cannot come, you know, to practice, which means there are 2 disbalanced things, you know what I mean? And I personally believe what we are missing is off-season practice, because now when we finish with the season, you know, all clubs in UAE, they shut down the gym, you know, and they go and they are 2 months on vacation. And that's the time where you can really spend to work with the players, especially young one, on their skills, on the polishing things, you know, and making them better for the next season. Because when the next season starts, you know, especially in our condition, we don't have time. We don't have time, you know. And second thing is, you know, games as a games, you know, I grew up that way. I'm what I call all Yugoslav school, you know, which means you have to have it's practice and game. You know, game, you know, it gives you some things, but at the same time, you know, you gain experience, you gain maybe confidence, but you have no time, you know, to change the bad habits. And then you can, you know, go 2 ways about that, you know, which means I think, you know, that in general, taking in account conditions in our country, I think we are really doing great. Really, we are doing great. The one thing that we are missing big times are the numbers of the young kids, guys. That's what we don't have. We are already for 5, 6, 7, last 10 years, we are losing the numbers of the kids, and we are losing the size of the players. Now compare our flower here, you know, with the rest of the guys. Compare the bodies, compare the size, you know what I mean, which means, thanks God, he's as it is, but he's the only one. And tomorrow, you know, we're going to try to find 10 zillion reasons why this, why that, why like this, why like that. You know, when you step on the floor and you have a guy who is 10 kilos of muscle stronger than you and 15 centimeters taller, you know, in modern basketball, you know, you can catch them once in 10 years by accident, you know. But realistically, you know, you are very limited, you know. But hopefully things will change. Hopefully more talented kids like Hamid will be somewhere around that we can find, you know, and hopefully, you know, basketball will keep how can I say, we are not growing, but we are still making results. National team had great results last year, you know, and they qualify for qualification for the World Cup. Us, we had, I would say, excellent season, you know, which means the result is there, but we are still somehow without another 5 Latif around the country. We have Latif at the moment, and who else? And little Aziz from Wassel, who is finishing the army. You know, which means it's, but hopefully, I always say, hopefully, you know, things will change and we're going to have more kids on lower level, you know, which will fall in love with the basketball, you know, and hopefully we're going to have more kids with the, don't take me wrong, but I would call it with basketball bodies, because this is what we need.
All right, that's it for the first part of our post-game press conference tonight. Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Hamid.
Thank you very much.
Hi, good evening. We're now back for the second and last part of tonight's post-game press conference for tonight's Wassal Final 8 group phase game between Gorgan and SHABAB Al-Ahli Dubai. We now have with us tonight Gorgan head coach Meran Hatami and Benham Yakshali. First off, coach, just your comments about tonight's win.
First of all, I want to say my appreciation to SHABAB Al-Ahli Al-Club because they are great hosts
And the mic, please, coach.
and they are great. They have great coaches. In my mind, they have players who are future of the UAE, and the coach was enough brave to let them play. And my appreciation to coach for the future of the UAE. If I want to talk about the game, as you know, before this game, my player was very sad because what happened in the previous game. I don't want to talk about what happened, but I'm proud of them because we lost 2 foreigners due to injury, but they played great today, and we got the result of this game.
Thank you, coach. Benham, please, your comments.
First of all, I want to congratulate to our team, my teammates and our coaching staff. We had a long season. We had a lot of up and downs. And in this tournament, I think we didn't finish it as we planned. I think we deserve to be in the final 4 teams, but something bad happened to us, especially in the last game, last 3 minutes of the game. Our 2 foreigners, they got injured, and our captain, Mohamed Jamshidi, he got disqualified. But today, in this game, we were locked in to just finish this tournament with the win, and we did it. That's why I want to congratulate to our team and our coaching staff and all our fans in Gorgan.
Thank you, Benham. We have a few questions for the both of you. First, I'll start with you, Coach. Coach, how did you like the way your team managed to finish its Final 8 campaign by winning tonight's game?
As you know, just what I did is to motivate my player to play. As you know, I have great players in my team, and they are like a leader in the team. And not only they score, but let the other players score too. And today you saw that at least 2 players was great general in the team.
Thanks, Coach. Benham, for you, you had 31 points tonight. You combined with Mohamed Jamshidi for that he had 35 points tonight. What was the mindset like entering into tonight's game?
Yeah, me and Mohamed, tonight offensively we had a good night, but it's all about the teamwork. I think after the last game, our two foreigners, they got injured today. We need some players from the bench to help us, and they did, especially defensively. But offensively, we had some chance to make some shots. And general, as a team, I think we did a good job today.
Benham, for you personally, how will this entire WASL experience help you guys in the long run?
Yeah, it was good for us, general. In West Asia, we reached final, and as I said, in this tournament, we deserve to be in the final 4 teams. But as the first time, I think it was good. I hope we do better next year.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Benham. That's it for our post-game press conference tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you,
very
po.
much. Thank you.